Good morning, students. Here is your Debo Miss who is going to take your physics lesson. In previous class, we have done the question answer of lesson 3 except the numericals. Today I have decided to do the question answer of lesson 2. So please watch the video carefully and do the needful in your book. First is, in order to find the density of substance, which of the following quantity should be known? The correct answer is option C, both mass and volume. Which of the following is used to measure the density of irregular object? The correct option is D, both B and C. Next is, if the buoyant force of liquid on an object placed in it is greater than the gravitational force acting on the object, the correct option is option A, floats on the liquid. Next is, the upthrust of a body immersed in a liquid depends on, the correct option is the density of the body. Next is question number 5. The upthrust on a piece of wood held under water will be more than the weight of the wood piece. Option B. Next is, when a ship goes from sea water to river water, it displaces more water to change the upthrust on it. That is option A. Now fill in the blanks. The upward force exerted by a liquid on an object immersed in it is called upthrust. Mass per unit volume is called the density. Larger the volume of a body immersed in a liquid, the greater is the upthrust. When the weight of the body is less than that of the liquid displaced by it, the body will float. When the weight of the body is greater than that of the liquid displaced by it, the body will sink. I hope you all have understood. Now let's do the true and false. A bucket filled with water feels heavier when it emerges above the surface of water. This statement is true. Next is, a stone immersed in water is more difficult to lift than when it is in air. The correct statement is, the stone immersed in water is more easier. You will cut difficult and then you will write is more easier to lift than it is in the air. Next is, a ship made of iron floats. That statement is true. Archimedes' principle is applicable on liquids only. This statement is false. You cut only and write Archimedes' principle is applicable on liquid as well as on gases. I hope you all have understood. Next is, match the column. Object floats. Number 1, object floats when the density of the object is less than that of the fluid. So 1 is with C. Next is, object sinks. So 2 is with D, when the density of the liquid of the object is greater than the fluid. Number 3, density of ice matches with A slightly less than that of sea water. Next, apparent weight matches with B, weight of an object in liquid. Now, pick the odd one out with scientific reason. Iron nail, iron ship, fish, iceberg. Iron nail, iron ship, fish, iceberg. The odd one is iron nail, and the statement for it: iron nail sinks in water, whereas other three floats in water. Iron nail sinks in water, whereas other three floats on water. Next is gravitational force, buoyant force, electromagnetic force, and upthrust. The odd one is electromagnetic force, and the correct statement is electromagnetic force is the force between charged particles and is the combination of electrons and magnetic forces, whereas all the other three are related to weight in air and water. So, electromagnetic force is the odd one. Electromagnetic force is the force between charged particles and is the combination of electrical and magnetic forces, whereas all the other three are related to weight in air and water. I hope you all have understood. So, you will write in your copy, you will write number 3, number 4 and number 5. Now next is answer in one line. Name the liquid metal which is heavier than solid. Name the liquid metal which is heavier than solid silver, mercury. What is the other name of displacement vessel? Eureka can. Next is name the two factors that affect the buoyant force. The two factors that affect the buoyant force is density and volume. Name the forces exerted in the upward direction of liquid when the body is immersed in it. The force is known as upthrust force. What is the direction of force due to gravity acting on the body? It is the vertically downward force. Name the liquid in which a solid iron ball can float. The name of the liquid is mercury. What is the weight of a floating body? The weight of the floating body is 0. Name the phenomenon due to which weight of the body decreases when it is immersed in liquid or gas. The phenomenon is known as buoyancy. Name the gas which is used in balloons and it rises up in air. The gas is helium. So this you will write in your copy, and the definition: upthrust, density, buoyancy, apparent weight. This you will search to the pages, refer to the pages and write the definition, at least 3-4 lines for each definition. So this is your assignment. Do it, read the lesson thoroughly, do the assignment, stay safe, stay healthy.